second worst record in the Eastern Conference. On his backside, it's a deep
month of January because of the schedule.
Big is it to get an extended break like that right in the middle, in the heart of the season, as the Thunder with the deflection forced the turnover. Gallinari's the one taking it up the floor. And Henson trying to. So that is 10 quick ones now for Cleveland on back-to-back threes.
You'll take Henson knocking down a three. Now he's not really a three-point shooter yet, although he's trying to do that. It's Chris Paul, and an all-star. How about that? His 10th time being honored as an all-star.
Reardon's suspended over 14 years. Now he's there for the rebound on that Love miss.
Mavs were able to set up their defense as well.
Kevin Porter Jr., the rookie, goes at Paul. Paul was there right on his backside, and we're going to...
You know, what was required, and sometimes just by accident. That's a great steal here by Shea, and offering up a thank you. And how about this turnover we talked about forcing? It'll be interesting to see him. There's always, you know, a wild card there.
Well, he's an outstanding athlete. He could have gone into baseball. Was a pitcher at Notre Dame. As the Thunder defense continuing to clamp down here over the last couple of minutes of this first quarter.
So the defending champ, Hami, is not there, so it's open. Derek Jones Jr. I'm telling you, man. That's how you got to be around.
That's how you got to treat the basketball?
Absolutely, man. Go
it's like dinner. It's like dinner, huh?
Absolutely.
Don't often see Paul have it knocked free, but now he wants the three and got the three. Over the out corner, three on the way. That one's going to rattle in for Larry Nance Jr. And with 1.8 seconds, Paul got it up to half court. He's going to get a shot off here. It's going to be wide left, no good.
Terrific. That's why they measure that in the combine. They measure everything.
But it's quite the job interview. Is Paul wide left, no good. Offensive rebound.
Not at all. Not at all. Boy, well, that could have been one right there, but you can call that any time.
Under a minute to go, and that's going to be an offensive foul as Porter has.
Saw a couple of weeks ago, Dennis Schroeder's tooth just fell out because he thought he might get hit with an elbow.
Put in his sock.
That was amazing.
Tooth fairy's going to come. Speaking of Dennis, shooting 9 out of 17 from three, over 52%. Paul used that screen, tough, high arcing shot as he was able to get just enough space feet there, forcing that tough step back shot by Sexton. Something that Billy Donovan was so complimentary of. SGA lines it up right down the pipe.
Both his hands stayed on the basketball, elbows stayed close to the side. Man, that's a tough call.
Now Osman got fouled prior to
another. You got to be able to work out of that and cover those shooters and communicate.
Paul, I'm not sure if that was intended for Adams or Dort. Either way, rare turnover. Up the floor, Sexton off that 40-foot bounce pass from Osman. Well, Sexton is certainly a player that the Thunder are going to have to take into account, and Love. Nope, but we're going to get a loose ball foul on Paul. That's going to be number 3 as he shoved the back of a 2-point game 3 minutes into this third quarter.
Yeah, and it's all about the three-point shot for them. Paul probes the defense with the basketball. And how about that? Finds Steven Adams all by himself.
That is his. And what is now an extended run, 14-2.
And that's where, you know, offensively the Thunder just haven't been able to make shots. Good looking shot there. Put the Thunder back ahead.
5 on the timer, has to get rid of it. Backdoor cut, Sexton floats it up. And the Thunder play great defense on the quickness of the guard. Paul wants the three. Off the, got over 3 dunks a game. Deep three, cups the back of the rim. Paul trying to get the Thunder out on the move. 1 point, Oklahoma City lead. Schroeder got easily by Porter, got to the rim, and that one drops in. As he's got right at his win in 2016 with LeBron. Stayed here for 6 years of his career, was with Minnesota. Paul, nifty move to get the shot off, not able to finish.
It's a body on that shot.
Still a 1-possession game. Not to be determined here over the final 4.5 minutes, as that's going to be a foul on Gallinari. Correct, Mike. Once you get that tee, you can't take that one away.
Wow, that's tough.
So Cleveland has tied the game. Paul got to the elbow, pulls up, and nobody has more clutch. Well, a team that doesn't have a whole lot of wins, but Cleveland now with its lead here in the fourth quarter. Gallinari took a blow. Paul splits the double team, fires it down to get back on top. That deficit was short-lived. 1 point lead, under 3 minutes to go. Again, they run that pick for Chris Paul. Tough shot fading away. That one is well short.